Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the lecture. So, in this lecture, we will try to see how the BBS sheet has to be prepared. So, up to here, we have done, isn't it? So, now we are supposed to do something like this. Okay. So, again, see, preparing an Excel sheet is not common. Each people have their own way of doing. I'm teaching you this method. If you feel you have any better method than this, you can follow that. End of the day, we want the answer to remain same. That's it. The way you prepare the Excel sheet is completely different, and we don't have issue with that. Okay, fine. So how do you prepare a shape something like this and all that we'll try to see. So what I'll do, I've written a serial number, something called a shape of bar we have written, bar description, number of bar, dia of bar, spacing and everything we have written. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll try to make a shape here. So for making a shape, how I usually do, you see here, this is the shape of the bar we have. Okay. This is one row I have. Next, on the left side, I have one more row. On the right side, I have one more row. So in that way, what I have done, I prepare this shape, and then I utilize this row to write 200. This row I have utilized to write 200, and this particular thing, okay, I mean this column and this column, and this row I utilized for this. So the same thing I need to do here, whereas you can see I have only one column. So what I'll do, I'll insert one more column on the left of this shape of bar and on the right side, so that we can make our Excel sheet similar to this. Okay, fine. So right click here, and there's option called as insert. We add insert to that. So you got one row, one column added on the left side of the shape of the bar. In the same way, I want one more column to be on the right side. So I'll click here and I'll say insert. Okay, done. So you can see this is the shape of bar. On the left side, I have one column. On the right side, I have one column. Now I'll decrease the size of that. Okay, only this much is enough for me. And similarly, here also, this much is enough. I mean, yeah, this much is enough. Can reduce the size of this. Yeah, try to keep it equally so that it looks good when you prepare the Excel sheets. Yeah, so very similar. Now this part you can merge. Okay, since you added one, you merge it in this way. Fine. Now everything looks good. Even here also you can merge it. You merge it. Okay, fine, good. Now serial number is done. Shape of bar, part description. First we'll start with the shape of the bar. Okay, done. So how we are going to do that, again I'll see here. Okay, so first I'll teach you. First we'll do this one. Okay, first I'll tell you how it has to be written. F1 footing, again see, few people write all these things, few people don't do. I'll teach you different ways. What few people do, they just write here F1 footing, like yeah. So where do you find that? See, come here, this is a drawing what we had, isn't it? And in this drawing it was written here. Where is that F1 footing? What is the size? So this F1 footing, which is 1200 by 1200 by 400. Okay. So same thing I'll write here. So you can write directly here like F1 footing, and you can write 1200 by 1200 by 400. This is one way of writing. Few people write in this way. But what I've done, I didn't do that. I've written something like this. Okay. Where I made use of this complete row, and I've given it something like this. Then I mentioned like L is 1200, and this breadth is 1200 and depth is 400, because I've interlinked my Excel sheet in that way. Okay, so I'll teach you that only, how it has to be done. Yeah, so once I've written this, I'll just yeah, this thing, and now I'll just merge it. Okay, so selected in this way, and then I've written merge at center. Okay, this has been merged. So now here I'll write that okay, this is my L, and okay, fine. So I'll write it in this way, that this will be my 1200. Okay, and okay, then this will be my okay, in that I'll take it out. Otherwise I can do one more thing, I can add the color to that. Wait, let me do that also. What I'll do, no, I'll see this. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just select in this way. You do one thing, you select this part in this way. Okay, and once you select, come here, you put this white color to that. Okay, you're getting my point. You put white color to that. Now what has happened, see, this is how it looks. I'll teach you one more thing. See, now if I do in this way, it doesn't look good, no? So see here how I've done. Everything is white in color, no? How do you do that? It's very simple. What you have to do, just select this much portion right now and just drag it. Okay, enough. Up to here it's enough. And then come here and select the white color in this. So once you select the white color, this is how it looks. Now you can do the way you want. I selected this, and I'll give a thick border to that, thick outside border. Okay, and now we can write this, that this is length, this part you write here, you write this as capital L, that this is length, and this is for breadth, and this is for depth. Okay, and then if you want, select that, bring it at the center, I mean bring them at the center and give a thick box, and then you can increase this font also, and then if you want you can increase the size of that. Okay, and then now what we can do, individually we'll write it, thick box. Okay, so length, breadth and depth is also done. The same thing I've done it here, length, breadth and depth. If you want you can even decrease this size, this one you bring it little closer. Okay, yeah, I think this much is enough. Now it looks good. Okay, then now what is the size we have written? 1200 by 1200 by 400. Write your length, which is 1200, your breadth is also 1200, and your depth is also how much? 400. Once you're written, again you select that, give a thick box, change the font. Okay, and then yeah, bring it at the center, make it bold, and you can increase the size, and then accordingly you can do it in this way. Done. So length, breadth, depth, you've written everything. Now it looks great, isn't it? Fine. So once these things are done, next you have to do a shape, something like this. This is a shape what I've done. So how do you do a shape something like that? I'll teach you. Before that, we'll try to give this thing here, this part and this part will say all borders. Okay, say all borders. So the borders will come. Okay, now it will look good. Later we can take it out. Yeah. So once this is done, we'll make a shape here itself. Okay. So for making a shape, what you're supposed to do? Yeah. So what you do, you go to the option called as insert. Okay. So in the insert, you have to come to this illustrations and this option called as shape. Click on the shape and you have to click on this shape. Okay. I'll repeat it once again. What you're supposed to do, go to the insert option, and in the insert you come to the illustrations, and here there's option called as shape, and click on this line. Okay, fine. So once you click on that, wait, let me add it once again. Insert illustrations, shapes and this line. Now you decide how you want to keep it, shape of the bar. Okay, so the first I'll go with the shorter span. I mean, it's anything is okay, you just have to create a shape here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create a shape in this way. Okay, so when you drag it, no, it won't be exactly orthogonal, I mean it won't be exactly straight. So you can click on the shift button, shift in your keyboard, and then drag it, it becomes vertical. You're getting my point? If you leave shift button, it will tilt in this way. Click on the shift, shift, and then drag it. So just have an idea to what length you require. This much is enough for me, it looks great, so I'll clip it in this way. So this is done. Okay, so once this is done, next what you can do, again you can come here, and again you come here, and you can take the same thing. Else you can do one more thing. So the line what you have put, no, it is very thin. Okay, I mean it is thin. So if you want to make it dark, click on this. Okay, click on this and come to the home, and here there's option to increase the shape format and shape outline. You're getting my point? You have to click on, see, first you click on this, come to shape format, shape outline, and there's something called as weight. Click on that and do it in this way. So this will look good, so click on that, so it become dark, isn't it? Now this color also, if you want, you can change. I've kept it blue here. If you want to change it to the black, click on that, come to the shape format, and here shape outline, and now you select black. If you want red, keep red. I'll keep black, and it's okay. So black, I've kept it. So once you're done with this, again use Control C and Control V. Okay, and now this time you put it you just drag it in this way, keep it here, join it. Okay, and up to this distance you take, you don't take up to here, because this is one row, this is second row, this is third row. I want this to come here, this horizontal to be in between this. Okay, I'll keep up to here, it will look good. Okay, fine. So 2 is done. And next again you control, keep your mouse here, select this, Control C and Control V, it will get copied, and you paste it here. Okay, so this is not exactly horizontal, so click on the shift button, or you can even drag it in this way. Yeah, now it's okay, and just join this. You can see I got this shape. Okay, I think It's not exactly horizontal. Just try to make it horizontal. It will come. Okay, yeah, now it's okay. Try to keep it in this way. Your shape is ready. You can see how I've done it. Okay, I've done it in this way because this whatever I've created, no, that is little thin. Here I made it little dark. If you don't want this much thick, again select this. Okay, go to shape, click outline. I mean, come to the weight part, and you can click on this now. This also looks good. Keep on this. Now you see it is little thin. No, it looks good. Now you do one more thing. When you select, no, so this is a different part. This is a different part, and this is a different part. So what you do? Click, select all the three. You select, right click. The option here called is group, and you group it. So once you group, no, see it will act as a single unit. Now you can drag and keep it anywhere. Okay, I'll repeat that method again. What you're supposed to do? Click on this, click on this, click on this. Okay, shift. You have to select the shift. You have to select the control button, and then you have to like select this control button and select this. Press the control button in your keyboard and select this. Okay. Once all three are selected, right click, go to the group and group it. Finish. So the grouping is done. Now it will act as a one single unit. You can drag it anywhere. Fine. Yeah. So this shape is done. Okay. Done. So once this shape is done, next what you're supposed to do? Next we have to write the bar description. What type of bar is this? So again, for that I'll increase this because this much space is not enough. I need to increase. So I'll write this as shorter span bar. So it's written shorter, no? See, F1 bar along shorter span. So I'll write it here that this particular bar, whatever I've drawn, it is actually belonging to F1 footing and it is a shorter span bar. Okay. So what you can write here, I can do it in this way. I'll select this, okay, and I'll merge it. Merge at center. So I'll write here F1 bar along shorter span so that it will easy for you to identify what kind of bar you put here. And then you take it to the middle part, make it bold, and if you want, you change the font of that. Okay, great. So now it looks good, no? You can take at the center also if you want. Done. So this is along the shorter span. Now in the same way, along the longer span also you'll provide a bar, right? If you see the drawing again, this is the footing. I've done the shorter span. Now longer side also you'll put a bar, no? So again, I'll write a longer side. Again, I'll control C and I'll drag it. This will be my longer span bar. Okay. This will be my longer span bar. And I'll write here. I'll drag this and I'll write here. Merge at center. And I'll write what I'll write. Again, F1 bar along longer span. Okay. Done. Okay. F1 bar along longer span. Okay. Along longer span. Along longer span it should be. This also should be F1 bar along shorter span. Okay. Yeah. Now again, you change the font of it. And yeah, now it looks good, no? Great. So most of the things we have done now. Other than that, all these things we have to do a input. Now, once you're done with this, what we'll do? We'll try to make a bit decoration here. I mean, we'll make it little good. Okay, fine, enough. So now you know how to find the cutting length. How do you find the cutting length? Tell me. This is shortest span bar, right? How do you find this length? So this length will be how much? So 1200 minus 50 on the left side, minus 50 on the right side, isn't it? Right. So how do you write? So you have this option here, plus symbol, open the bracket. So click on this 1200. This is shorter span, no? This L is longer span. B is shorter span. So select this 1200. Minus, on the left side, you have a 50 mm cover. And on the right side, you have a minus 50 mm cover. And close the bracket. Hit the enter button. So you got 1100 here. You select this and come to the this portion. And now if you want, increase the size of that. So this is your 1100. Got it? You're getting my point, no? This is 1100. How did you get this 1100? Because my shorter side is 1200. So 1200 minus 50 on the left side, minus 50 on the right side. Okay? You know, because already these things have made it clear. How do you find? Same thing I've done. It was 2500, let us say, along the shorter span. So 2050 minus 50 on the left side, minus 50 on the right side. The same thing I've done in Excel sheet. Otherwise, for your understanding, what I can do, I'll do one method. I'll use the same this thing, that is 2050 and 1850 and 400. I can do that also, but not an issue. We'll go with this only. I hope you're able to understand. So this is done a shorter span. Now this L I don't know, and this L also I don't know. How do you find that? I told you, whatever is the overall depth, minus 50 mm on the top side, minus 50 on the downside, bottom cover will give you this one. But again, I told you in few of the construction practices, whatever answer they give, they multiply that by 2/3 of the depth, 2/3, right? So if you remember what I told, overall depth is 400, minus 50 on the left side, minus 50 on, I mean, minus 50 from the top, minus 50 from the bottom, right? So this is the actual answer you're supposed to get. But again, what few people do, whatever answer they get, for that, they consider only 2/3 portion. That means this will be 0.67 into this answer is what they try to do. Enter. So this is 201 mm actually. So here also we'll apply the same logic. So the logic is again, what I'll do, I'll select this 2. Yeah, and I'll merge it. Okay. You merge it at the center. Okay. And right here. What they did, plus open bracket 400. You have to take 400 from here only. Don't write 400. When you're interlinking, if you change, everything will change later. So 400 minus top cover 50 mm minus bottom cover 50 mm. Close the bracket and multiply this by 2/3 or 0.67. Okay. And hit the enter button. See, 201 I got manually. Here also I got 201. Now again, this is not looking good. No, actually 201 is this one. So click on this, go to the home option, click on this now, align left, and now you come to the top. Now is it looking good? Exactly. This is 201. If you want to increase the size of this, come here, make it bold, and yeah, make it this one. It looks good. Now again, this is also 201, because if this is 201, obviously this is also 201. So again, here you select in this way, okay? And then you merge at the center. Got it? And now what you do, again, you don't have to write plus open bracket, interlinking this 400 minus 50 minus 50. Okay, minus 50, close the bracket into 0.67. Nothing, this you don't have to do again. Simply what you do, you just interlink. Interlink means plus, just click on this cell and hit the enter button. Simple. So what will happen, whatever answer you get here, the same answer you're going to get here. And now you make it alignment. Again, click on this, come to the home option, come to this center portion, come to the right side and make it dark, and come to the this portion. Is it looking good now? Exactly, it looks good. So this is the least what we can do. I've taken completely to the right. So it looks good, not an issue. Okay. If you want, you can actually pull a little bit on this side. Yeah, now it looks good, right? So that's it. If you want to change the color, no, change the color, because everything is looking in black in color. Only the answers I'll make it red in color. So I'll make red in color. Got it? No? Fine. In the same way, whatever you have done on the shorter span, this is shorter span. Now I'll do the along the longer span. Okay. So for the longer span, how we are going to do? Again, select here, plus open the bracket. Now you tell me, along the longer span, what is the length I'm supposed to take? L is longer span. So 1200 minus 50 on the left side, minus 50 on the right side, and close the bracket, hit the enter button. So again, it will come 1100 only. Why? Because both were 1200, no? But in future, that means in further, when I go again for different footings, I'll explain you how it's going to change. But in our drawing, everything is same. So answer is coming same. So again, select on this, come to the home page, come to the center part, make it bold, and this part. Got it? Great. Fine. Now this part, what you're supposed to do, again, this part, since for the shorter and longer, both footing, this will remain same. That means 201, whatever you're getting along the shorter, no, here also you should get 201. So best trick what you can apply, you just click here, I mean, select this portion, this two cell you select, okay, this two select, this two also you select, and you say merge at center, okay, great. And now you select, keep your mouse here, plus you just click on this one, 201, and hit the enter button, finish. Okay, what will happen? Whatever answer you get here, same answer will come here. Again, same thing. Plus, whatever answer you get here, same thing will come here. Fine. So in this way, what will happen everywhere? If you change this one answer, everywhere it's going to change. So this is the power of Excel sheet. So if you don't want to do in this way, you can again write here. Okay, you can write what you can write, plus 400 minus 50 minus 50 into 0.67 you can do. But again, since we are using Excel to decrease our workload, so that is why you need to be a bit smarter. So that is why if you try to interchange, everything will remain. I mean, if you try to interlink in this way, so your answers will be right. Okay. Then again, what you do, you change the color of this now. Go to the home, make it color. I mean, change the color of that. Okay, and then make it bold. And now we'll bring this at the center. I mean, this one to the left side. Go to the home page, bring on the left side, and this you click on this. Go to the home and bring it on the right side. Finish. It looks good, no? This part you can pull a bit. Yeah, now it looks good. Great. So everything we have done. So now you understood how this bar shape has to be done. See, whatever I did here, I have done everything here. The same thing I have taught you how it has to be done. Now you are okay with that. So you can follow this method and you can do it. Okay. Other than that, there is one more method. That is, you can go to insert, home, and here is something called as draw border. But this will work. See, in this also you can, in this way also you can create a bar shape. This is actually a very easy method to, most of the people try to do in this only. That also can be done. Okay, I'll teach you one more method. Okay, what is another method? Instead of going here, going to the insert and taking this shapes and all, no, this shape I taught you. Instead of doing that, what you can do, okay, what you can do, come to this option called as this one. Okay, border. Here there's option called as draw border. Okay, select this and select this, whatever shape you want. Select on this point, select here, click here and click here. Finish. Your shape is ready. Done. This I'll delete. Okay, if you want to delete, no, you cannot just click and hit the enter button. I think that delete won't happen. Click on that, go to the home page. Again, you have to come and say no border. You have to say erase border. Again, you erase the border. In this way, it will get erased. Okay, fine. Now, once you do this, again, select on this, go to the home option, come to this portion. Where was the border? Yeah, this was the border, no? Where was the border? Wait. Yeah. Select on this, insert, draw. Yeah, not getting the border option. Okay, no problem, because I need to increase the size of this. So I need to select on this, go to the home option, and then from here I need to increase the size of this. Okay, I think not getting where it is now. No problem. I'll tell you how it has to be done. Okay, fine. So I hope up to here your concepts are clear. You know how it has to be done. Okay. So this should have come. Insert option is not coming. Okay. Or come to the draw border. Yeah, it's here. Fine. Okay. I'll select this. Okay. Come to the home. Come to this option. And here you can see line color. This color you can change from here also. I'll make it red. See, this will become red also. That also can be done. Along with that, you can select here and you can increase the this thing also, thickness also. See, you can even make this as more bold. See, this also can be done. You're getting my point? So you can follow any method. I think the one which I explained you now, no, this is very simple. Rather than creating the line and all, you can even follow this method also, because this method will not work every time. Because tomorrow in the next lecture, when I teach you how to prepare this shape like stirrup and all, no, then this border will not help you. In that case, you have to go to the shape option only. Okay, I hope you have got an idea how it has to be done. So both things are done. I've explained you this and this. Okay, fine. Other than that, and now coming to the number of member, the dia and all, I'll teach you in the next lecture, because again it will take a very long time for me to explain everything. But in the next lecture, I will finish one BBS of a footing, where right now we have learned up to here how to prepare the Excel sheet, how to prepare this shapes and all. You follow the second method, that is a draw border method, or even you can follow my first method of putting a shape, bar shape and all. Everything is possible. It totally depends on you. Whichever you are comfortable, you can try to do it. So that's how it is. So in the next lecture, we'll try to do all these things: number of bar, dia, spacing. We'll try to find the number of bar, the cutting length and all. So up to here, finish the Excel sheet. because if you prepare this Excel sheet, rest your work will be very easy. So we'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.